You know you're a beautiful woman. You don't need much, but every little bit helps. I'm Krista Foley. I'm a makeup artist. Hi, my name is Krista Foley, and I have to say I've been a makeup artist for a long time, and one of the most requested questions that people have is, how do you do a smoky eye? It seems like a big mystery to most women, and everybody has an event where they want to have that sexy, sultry, smoky eye. What I like to start with is basically a primer on her eyelid area. And you know what? It can be as simple as just a powder. What I like to do is just get a little bit of powder on the brush, just apply it, just like that. Just basically you want to dry the eyelid, so if there's any excess oil, you want the powder to absorb it. And basically when you do a powder eyeshadow on top of an already powdered eyelid, it goes on a lot smoother. You have to take a look at Tamara, and she's got green eyes, and there's many different types of smoky eyes you can do. You know, for the Oscar night or a lot of big celebrity nights, they tend to do black and gray, which is always nice, but it's a little drastic. But for, you know, a nice night out with friends or a big party, what's kind of nice to do is just use another color. I like to use you know, variations of different rose colors, and I also like to use different colors of like a brown or a gold, kind of like a taupe. Tamara has beautiful green eyes, and the taupe and the gold in the taupe basically is an opposite color of the color of her eyes, and it looks beautiful on an eye this color. The secret to smoky eyes, there's two things that you have to remember. First of all, it's important to start with the light color. Basically, I'm going to do a nice base light color from the bottom of her eyelash all the way to the top. Then you go ahead and choose your darkest color, and you basically kind of like highlight the corner of her eye. Then you highlight the shape of her eye right there, and then we'll use the medium tone shadow just to kind of blend it. And then we'll end up using that medium shadow underneath her eye too, just to give you that real pop. So I like this taupe, this NARS color. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful.
All right, so you get a little bit on your brush, and basically, you know, just run it all the way over her eye. And basically it's got a little bit of shine in it, which helps us blend the other colors too. We'll go ahead and do the other side. You're gonna love this, Tamara. She's got a beautiful face. These smoky eyes are gonna look awesome on you. All right, that's my base color. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the dark color. One of my favorite eyeshadows by Laura Mercier. I love this dark color. It's kind of like a brown gold. Turn this way a little bit, Tamara. So as you can see, I'm basically just going to kind of put it just around just the shape of her actual eye. A nice little moon-shaped area that I'm covering. Always tap it a little bit just to get rid of the excess powder, because you don't want that to fall down on the face. That is looking great. This is a beautiful color for you. All right, I'm going to do the other eye. And then after we do this, we'll use a bit of a gold color just to blend it in just a little bit, and it looks really, really, really pretty. And like I said, you know, you can basically use any shade that you want. You can use a shade of gray, you can use a shade of like a rose color, just as long as you have a lighter color and a darker color that makes it kind of like blend. So you can just get this great eye that I'm looking for right now. Okay, open up. Now that looks terrific. Now I'm going to use a gold. It's my favorite gold. Clean off the brush a little bit. Tap it. All right. And then this is basically going to help me just warm up the whole color. And you know, I think the biggest thing that I'd like to relay to everyone is that the most important thing in makeup is really blending. What you want to do is just run it right along this area just to blend what I already did. And it's basically blending the dark color and the light color. That looks great. So open up, very pretty. Now what we're gonna do right before the mascara and a little bit of eyeliner is I'm gonna go underneath her eye with that taupe again. Tamara, do me a favor and just look up. Great. I'm using a small eyeliner brush. This company is by Star. It's really cool because it has 2 brushes on either end, which is convenient for makeup artists because we never have enough time. Get a little bit on the brush, shake it again, get rid of the excess powder, and basically look up for me, Tamara. Go right underneath her eye. You have beautiful eyes. Just look up for me. Great, and just blend it a little bit. Look up. Very good. And see how easy this is? You know, I think the most important thing is honestly just getting the right color. You know, look at me. That looks great. Okay, so that's the shadow. Now we've got a good color base on there. The next thing that we're gonna do is a little bit of eyeliner and then some mascara. And then you will see, you know, basically it will create a bit of a contrast between, you know, her actual, you know, eye area and the shadow and then just the more pale tone of her skin and to make it really pop, and that's what makes the difference. So I like the eyeliner from Cargo. I like the wax eyeliner just because it goes on nice and thick and it stays on. It's not so water-based. I use my stiff eyeliner brush from Stila. So what I'm gonna do right before mascara is I'm gonna give her just a little bit of eyeliner. Right along the eyelashes. Good job. And you basically just kind of tap it slowly just right above the eyelash area. This looks great. Open up. That is beautiful. As you can see, this is actually very easy. You know, you just have to know what to do. And you know what? Just a couple minutes and you can just have this effect, and it really makes such a difference on a big night out. Open up. Beautiful. Now that looks great, right? Now, if you don't want to go underneath, because I typically, sometimes depending on the eye shape or what we're doing, sometimes I just do an upper liner, but other times I go underneath too. I think with Tamara, she can handle, because she's, you know, darker complected, she can handle a little bit of eyeliner underneath. So let's get a little bit more. Very good. Just in the corners, right there. Right below her eyelashes, good. There. Then the most important thing to do after that is go ahead and blend it. Now sometimes, you know, after I've used 2 or 3 eyeshadows and then, you know, on top of it I have a little bit of eyeliner in there, you know, I tend to use these little things. These are basically just little sponge applicators. You can buy them in a pack of 20 or 30. When I have lots of other colors on all my other brushes, you know, even for myself, grab one of these, there's no color on it and they're disposable, and just go ahead and blend a little bit of the eyeliner. Because once again, I like my makeup to always be blended, never to see where it begins or ends, always to blend it. And underneath here too. There, take a look at that. That looks terrific. That looks good. I'm gonna go over it one more time with the taupe, basically again to blend. You know, so many times you know, as a makeup artist, I always do eyes first because any of the excess makeup that falls down on the cheek, you know, can be removed easier if there's, you know, before foundation. Okay. Blend it a little bit more. Good. And then underneath, wonderful. See how easy this applicator is to use? And there's no other color on it, so it just basically blends what you already have. Look up for me, Tamara. Great. See how I'm just blending it right there? You just kind of like, just so softly. Just go back and forth. You know, the more you do this, you can really give your own makeup a real professional touch. A little bit more, close your eye. Great, thank you. And then go over it again. Okay, open up. Beautiful. Look up for me again. little bit in there. Beautiful. You could stop, but you would never ever stop at this point because you always have to have mascara. Once again, you know, I've been a makeup artist for a long time and I've used so many different mascaras. But this one I like right now is just from the department store. It's by L'Oreal, Voluminous. What I like about it is that it's very black. So what I like to do for mascara, make sure that you get plenty of product on the wand. Basically hit the tip of the wand with the Kleenex to get rid of the excess product, because this is how most people have their mistakes. And then basically put it on our eyelashes. I like to get the eyelash wand right at the base and kind of wiggle it up. I think, you know, the most important thing is that you really take time to get the product on. And you know what helps too is to have a magnifying mirror in your bathroom. You know, your mascara should be replaced every 6 months. You know, if you open your mascara, just FYI to everybody out there, if you open your mascara one day and you smell it and you notice it smells a little funky, time to get rid of it. All right, a little bit more over here. Wow, Tamara, you've got amazing eyes. My goodness. Okay, look at me. Look at that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on her lower lashes. Look up for me to the sky, great. And basically just touch the lower lashes. Okay, good job. Great, great. That looks wonderful. Okay, so now I just realized that her eyelashes are so long that she just hit the top of her area right there. So clean that up, clean that up. And then one more little thing that you can do just to make them pop a little bit more is you can get a lighter color, a nice light frost, and watch this little trick. Go right underneath there. Turn towards me a little bit. See how that makes that pop? It's just layering. You know, people are like, oh my goodness, how did you do that? How did you do this, Krista? And you know what? I have to tell you, it's like, you know, you look at things, you back up, take a good look again, and it's like a couple little things here and there really make a difference of wonderful makeup. There you go. That looks terrific. So that's my smoky eye. I'm Krista Foley for ProfessorIt.com.